Hey everybody, it's time for another Tony's Tidbits. And today I've rented the Ricoh GR3, the non-X version that has a 28mm camera. And I'm really looking for not a DSLR camera because I've been there, done that, and I have a Pixel 7 Pro. So it takes great photos. And what I'm really looking for is a camera that has a prime lens, gives me really sharp photos, in compact, and is point and shoot that I can just basically whip out of my pocket and take a great picture. And so I didn't want to necessarily spend the money to buy it yet because I don't really know how it performs. Yeah, there's tons of YouTube videos and there's tons of different other resources on the internet to like give me an opinion about the Ricoh, but it's hard to buy something if you don't have it in your hands and you was not able to like really take a photograph with it to understand its capabilities. So they have a great, and I'm not sponsored by this company, but it's called Lensrentals, and Lensrentals allows me to rent a camera with the option to buy it even at a later date or after I use it. And they also allow me to rent it for however many days I want. They're based in Tennessee, and I get the shipment in 2 days, and I get to try it out. Now, I'm not having to put up a whole bunch of money to try out if I like the camera, and then also if I do like it, they have the option to deduct the rental price and buy the camera outright. So I have it in the box or in its case, and I'm going to show you how it is. I'm going to I'm not going to give you all of the details of the camera, but I'm going to unbox it, show you how Lensrentals kind of packages their product, and then I'll have some photographs that I've taken with the camera in this video, and you be the judge for it, and I'll kind of give my final thoughts. So here's the lens. It came in this brown box, and it's kind of actually wet outside, and to my it's actually well packed. So you have this case here, and it's sealed, it's weatherproof. I did notice that there were some bugs on the actual case itself, but it seems to have a good seal, so I don't think any bugs got inside. And the package was left outside, so I'm not sure if I can fault Lensrental for this, but just to let you know, like it did have that. It's pretty waterproof, and I'm glad they pack it up in such a way that's very secure. So shock proof, away from the elements, away from any water, rain. So here's these little knobs here. You can flip this open. Once you press this knob, you can actually see that there's some documentation here on their service. So you have that. If you want to keep it, they provided a case, which is pretty cool. And then inside of the case, you will get the Ricoh GR3 non-X. This is the 28mm APS-C camera, and here it is right here. You can see it's a rather small point and shoot camera. That's the intention, is to actually be able to bring it around with you and really take it and have a really sharp, nice camera wherever you are and taking some street photography or any photos. So that's really nice. Inside the case itself, you have the battery and also the charger. And I think down here has a separate charging oh yeah, so you would take the cable. It's just a wall adapter, so that you can charge the battery in camera. Now there isn't any other accessories, so you would have to load the battery in the actual camera itself and then use the cable to charge the battery. But we'll go through, and I'll take this around and take some street photos and test this guy out and make sure that it's something I want to purchase in the future. and I get to test run it for with a fraction of the cost of the actual camera itself. So I'm really happy that we have this type of service that I can do this, so I can make a informed decision if this is what I want. So I'll take some pictures and I'll show them in the video, and then we'll do some final thoughts. So now that you've seen a slideshow of the photos here, there are some noticeable pros and cons. For the GR3 made by Ricoh, it has a fast startup, so it's really quick on actually when you push the button to when you snap a photo. It's really fast. The APS-C sensor here really does make a difference. You do get very sharp photos. You get that natural bokeh that's really nice and soft. There's pro options in this tiny package. So this tiny camera has pretty much any customizable thing that you would do in a regular DSLR. So it's really nice to have that type of power in your pocket. And speaking of pockets, it's pocketable. You can actually put it in your pocket and take it wherever you go. I found that when I was walking around, I could put it in my pocket, take it out, really compose my picture, and then take a quick snapshot of what I'm seeing, and that was really enjoyable. With some of the things that were did not hit the mark. The Pixel 7 Pro does its job. So you can look at a comparison of these in the slideshow. I have a comparison of the Ricoh and also the Pixel 7 Pro, and it does a fantastic job. I know it's not the same type of sensor, but it's pretty good for what it is. Basically a camera phone, right? And I always have my phone with me, so this would just be another thing that I would carry around, which I'm trying to minimize on all the things that I'm carrying with me. So probably the Pixel 7 Pro, just because I always have it with me. To the old adage, the best picture or the best camera that you have is the one with you. My phone is always with me, and I'll always have it with with its excellent picture taking capabilities. It also shows you that the computational photography has come a long way. The Pixel 7 Pro shots are very clear. It also is very sharp, and also the bokeh. I mean, the softness around the edges is actually pretty good, especially with hair. So the Google Camera app has definitely gained leaps and bounds on being able to really mimic the DSLR like qualities in a picture. And sometimes it's not about the camera, but more about the photographer and the composition, and you have that photographer's eye and mindset to be able to express what you want to capture within the photo. So you can have the best hardware you want, but if you don't have that eye, or if you don't have that drive to compose the picture on what you're trying to express, you may as well just use whatever you want, right? You just point and shooting, and just it doesn't matter what you have in your arsenal there. So I'd like to thank Lensrentals. I'm not sponsored by them, but it gave me the opportunity to try out the camera without spending money or making the final purchase. I rented this for about $80, including shipping. and it's a two-way shipping. Well, you practically paying for the shipping back and forth, but hey, that's a tenth of the cost of what I would spend to buy this. So I'm very thankful that I was able to try it out. And ultimately, I'm deciding to keep the Pixel 7 Pro and return this guy. I enjoy walking around with it, and gave me the experience of what this can do. I was watching many YouTube videos and kind of really intrigued my interest, but the Pixel 7 Pro does a good job. And it gives me that flexibility that I always have my camera with me because it's my phone. So again, this is Tony with Tony's Tidbits. Until next time.